What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel. You are on Let's Talk with
Sheila
and Jordan J. Okay, everyone. So thank you so much for joining us again this week. We are back for another episode of Ready to Love. I think it's episode 4 now, if I'm not mistaken. And if you watch our previous videos, you know that the ladies actually were able to vote the men off last episode. And this episode, it is now the men's turn to go ahead and vote out a lucky lady, or unlucky lady, I should say. An unlucky lady. Yeah, it depends on how you want to see it. Anyways, so starting out, we had to go ahead and start with Aisha and Frank Mills. You know, I love saying his full name, Frank Mills. You gotta say it because he's just that type of guy. You know, he's classy. You know, he's well spoken. He's got that deep baritone voice. He just exudes professional or something else.
Definitely handsome.
He is. So Aisha and Frank Mills, it looks like they are definitely a pair that is hitting it off.
Really hitting.
They are hitting it off pretty well. I think that whole date was just intimate.
It was definitely an intimate date, even though it was at a pool hall.
Yeah.
A builder. Let me say that. Builder.
Billiards. You gotta be classy. Billiards. You know what I mean? Nah, but they definitely had a lot of sexual
chemistry. It was a lot of chemistry. But then what he told Frank Mills actually told Aisha, he was initially always attracted to her from the first time on site of meeting her or seeing her. He was attracted to her. So the chemistry was definitely there. In the photo booth.
Oh yeah. I don't know what happened when those cameras cut. They closed that curtain, but
and she was all on him, and he was all on her.
Yeah, that was good. So I can't wait to see more of them. Who did not though have a great date? It was a little awkward. Carrie and Tyrone.
Ooh, was that really a date?
I guess it wasn't a date. I don't know what that was.
I think he was trying to clear up some things.
I think she wanted to clear up things.
Okay,
I don't
she
think
wanted to clear up.
He asked her. I'm pretty sure she was like, I need to find out what's going on.
She did,
Why is he calling Shiloh?
Yeah, she did
to talk
orchestrate this meeting or date or whatever.
I guess for some closure. So, exactly. I don't know what to
for some
call
closure.
Yeah, she wanted some closure. Tyrone, he was kind of beating around the bush. I think he was giving her like excuses as to why he
I think he was really not trying to hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
And so he was, like you said, he was beating around the bush, but she was just like, like you need to be very direct.
Aggressive.
And I thought you were interested in me, and you and I was having phone calls, and you were making me think you were interested. Now all of a sudden, I guess you see somebody else and you go on another date with somebody, and I call you and I ask you, where are we at? What's going on with us? And then all of a sudden, there's nothing going on with us. Carrie had a problem.
I see you aggressive.
Yes.
And then he wanted to turn around on her and say, oh, I saw you, when I was getting Shiloh's number, I guess that's what it was. And you were just kind of had a look on your face like that just let me know you were jealous. And I'm like, what? You don't know this woman. Like,
what is the look? I know. What is the look that you give?
What look is she?
That shows that you don't approve. Besides what? Frowning on. And I can't imagine if it's a whole group of people, you all just meeting each other. Yeah. How mad would somebody get if you get somebody else's phone number? You know what you're there for.
Right. You have another quadruple date. Yes.
Oh, you're right. How did I forget the quadruple
Oh my goodness. Ooh, so this day we had Corey and Courtney. Okay, CC. And then we had Camille with her boo, Cornelius. Which I'm honestly getting annoyed with this whole couples that like each other going out on double dates with the opposite, partner. It's kind of
almost like playing games.
Yeah,
right?
It's like I gotta watch you on a date.
I gotta watch you with somebody else. Yeah, that's kind of
like that. So that's why I said Cornelius is kind of bouncing back and forth. Although he's not setting up any of these dates because Because who would do that,
true,
right?
True that. I know, right? I wouldn't.
Right, exactly.
Especially if I liked you like that.
Right. And
I
it's
want to
clear
get to
he
know
likes-
you and not have to have no negative energy because I'm getting to know you and not you. Even though I like both of you.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely having to juggle that. But
so how did you think the date went?
So Camille and Cornelius, obviously there's attraction there. That's very apparent.
Mhm.
Camille is still giving off these jealous vibes though that are just showing. Like, it's like, to me, that's all it is. Like, I don't see what, I guess they have like their conversations, off the show and everything. So maybe that's where the connection is building. But just seeing them together, I'm like, how can you want to be with someone this, like, possessive of you?
And
how's that gonna work?
Yeah, but I don't even understand why Camille is so possessive. It's
Like
almost like somebody's telling her to act like this. I just can't imagine you just meet somebody like maybe 2 or 3 weeks and you're this controlling. Like you have a problem if he looks at somebody.
Don't hug him too long.
Yeah, you
like,
looking because I
talk
think
about possessive.
Yeah, because I think not Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
Cornelius was looking at Courtney and Corey on a date.
Yeah,
and Camille got really upset, like,
yeah,
what are you looking at? And I'm like, come on, Camille, has that been working for you? I'm just asking.
Well, she has had 3 rings, zero marriages.
Yeah, but she's been calling them off. So Camille, does that work for you when you be like really aggressive? To me, she's kind of more aggressive than Cornelius. She's almost.
Yeah,
like she's almost like reversed the role. And I'm like, and you hear about role reversal with women and men. And now you're actually kind of seeing it. She's almost
wearing the pants in a relationship.
Camille, let Cornelius wear the pants. Stop it, Camille. Stop it.
I will say, I think the conversation got a little bit funny when she was asking him about his finances, and he reversed the question back to her finances, and she had a mountain of debt.
What? And she was like shocked when he said he didn't have any debt besides his house. She was like,
savings? What you do? Like, put it in savings, bonds, stocks, 401ks.
You don't have student loans?
You
don't have bills?
She got a little scared about that. And I can see she probably got a little spending problem, more than likely.
Maybe Cornelius need to ask her what's her credit score. Because the way she was looking, like she was shocked that he could have his bills paid off. I was like,
Not everybody is always in debt.
Not everybody in debt, sweetie. Not everybody. Some people paying their bills and they pay their bills off every month. And they don't care a lot of debt.
But we can't go on about you two, okay?
No, we can't.
We got to go back to the other couple in that date.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the other couple.
Corey and Courtney. Courtney, I love. Corey, you're going to have to just bring it all the way.
So she's beautiful.
She is.
Corey.
Bring it all the way down.
Lord have mercy. Corey. Get it together, Corey. What is going on with you?
At this point, you just want to say...
And he kind of makes me cringe because...
They
were skating there at the skating rink. And like he's like all behind her, like and
at one point they were just having a conversation, and instead of him just listening and reciprocating, he had to get right in front of her, playing right in front of her, so he didn't roll around, which puts you at an awkward angle. You gotta roll around anyways because you don't have anything to hold on to. So
how do you talk to somebody they right in your face, in your personal space? I would be like, okay, Corey.
Girl, she's probably in her breath.
Yeah, she breathing and he's smelling it. That's so nasty. I'm sorry, but no, it's just the point. Corey, you don't supposed to get on no woman's face like that. Why was you all up in her face? Like, you don't just get on top of somebody when they just talking.
And is it like, do you notice that when women get serious and try to have a serious conversation, he always does something like silly to like bring it away from that? Like, I don't think he can be serious. I don't see them being serious at all. Like,
yeah, that's true.
So let's go on to the next pair that went on a date. First time, actually. I was very shocked to see them on a date. It was Mumi and Walter. And Walter seems to be feeling Mumi. I mean, we all know Mumi feeling Walter. Who's not feeling Walter? Who does he not like? Maybe Camille.
Or Carrie.
But together.
Oh, no, I didn't see
I
them
haven't
with
seen them
Carrie.
together.
You're right. You didn't go with
I didn't see
Carrie.
them. But anyways, Mumi
Okay.
and Camille, I think they were at Flower, like the Botanical Garden, I believe.
Walter.
Walter, excuse me.
Yeah,
Yes, Walter and Mumi. So that was a cute little date.
Yeah, that was really cute.
I'm curious. Yeah. I'm curious though because Mumi is someone that is abstinent. At one point,
for her to be abstinent, she gives the most sexual energy of all the ladies I've seen on the show. Like her energy is just like. So I wonder if this is really something that she just decided for this show to be celibate, or has she been practicing being celibate prior to this show? Mume, can you let us know? You know what I'm saying? Is this something for the show, or is this something you've been practicing? And if you have been practicing before the show, how long?
Yeah,
because your energy.
Just a little. I'm calling him Zaddy.
Oh my God,
Zaddy, not Daddy, Zaddy. You know, that's the real. You know, you really feeling somebody and ready for it to pop off, and you call him Zaddy to their face. Like
exactly. Is that not sexual to call somebody? First of all, I didn't even know what Zaddy was. Okay, I'm like, Zaddy. What is Zaddy? Is that what y'all call each other?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not understanding.
On Daddy now. So.
Why not just say Daddy? Don't tell a man everything you Zaddy.
I know. Giving it away, girl. Keep some mystery about you.
Please keep some mystery.
But moving on
you.
from that date, we are gonna go to our second quadruple date of the night. I don't know. I guess maybe the network is trying to cut down on.
Oh, yeah, maybe so. Yeah,
like a showtime.
And then maybe they have to spend the money. You think they're paying for
Oh, definitely
the show?
not. The show is paying. Oh,
no,
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why they're having a lot of double dates, group dates. That's right.
So this day we had Phil and Dante, and they went out with Shiloh and Carrie, and they had a little workout day earlier in the day, whatever. It kind of seemed like Carrie was definitely feeling Dante a bit. She kept, talking solely to him, even though Phil was right next to her. Like, you kind of got to work the whole, but whatever. You wanted to give one man your attention. Maybe that's all you can handle at the moment. So that's cool. It didn't seem though Dante was feeling her at all at that moment. The conversations that they were having were very interviewish, like on Carrie's part. She was asking, "You want kids? You got kids? More? What?"
He's trying to get the information. He's trying to see where he stands.
I can understand, right? You gotta ask some questions, but. Then Dante made a point. You do have to have a flow of conversation. It can't just be question after question. Like it has to be something, you build upon, to keep the conversation going. It didn't seem like that was going on. Now, I will say in defense of Carrie, Dante wasn't given much.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say she didn't give. I was going to say he didn't give like his energy was low, right? I'm just saying it was almost like she was the one trying to keep the conversation going.
Right.
So no, Dante and Carrie, it didn't go well.
No.
But I like Carrie, but she is sweet, aggressive.
Not as aggressive as Camille, but
no, nobody's aggressive as Camille when she wants something.
She went after it. So, but the second part of that quadruple date, Shiloh and Mr. Phil, which I actually like Phil.
Yeah, I like Phil. He looks so young. I know he's 37, but he looks so young.
Got a little baby face.
Hopefully he does. He's a cutie pie, though. He really is. And I mean, what do you think about them? Did you like them together?
I did. I could see them together. They were cute. Their little conversation, it flowed.
Right. Yeah. That's good.
So that's step one.
And then Shiloh, I like Shiloh. She has good chemistry, good energy. I like her.
Yeah. I just hope all the conversations are about intimacy.
Well,
sexual attraction. Like,
I can't really help. That's what I get off with.
Yeah. I know that's your career and everything, but
and I'm an intimacy coach. So I need to raise everybody's sexuality.
Yeah.
And not only sexual, but their sensuality.
Yeah. She definitely was raising Phil.
I know.
Someone was raising her.
Phil was like, You know?
Yeah, he definitely was feeling Miss
he was.
Shiloh, which is good because I haven't seen Phil really connect with anyone.
To be very honest.
Zadi and Naeem went on a date, which was good. They have connections. Zadi was feeling him from jump, and Naeem seems to be feeling her. I love that Naeem is so honest though, and he was saying, "I have to get to know other women. You know, I have to give them a chance before I can decide exactly what it is." So he letting you know up front what it is, which is very respectable. Right. Most guys would not do that.
You should at least talk to people. So I completely like what he said.
Because Cornelius on FaceTime with everybody.
Yeah. Cornelius, I don't know. Cornelius, are you a player?
I know.
Because you really giving this player energy.
I know.
You really are giving player energy.
All these women up. The men, if you want to know your competition, it's Cornelius.
He really is. And did you see how, you see how Cam even got mad? Because he was like, I ain't Courtney. But not only that, he said, yeah, but Corey, I'm letting Corey, what do you say, like?
Run interference.
Run interference with Courtney.
For him.
While I'm with Camilla. I'm like, is this Courtney? What? I'm like, Cornelius, is this your show? Is this Ready to Love Cornelius? Please. Ready to Love Cornelius?
For sure. I'm ready to love now.
Cornelius,
Sign
I
me
think
up
you're a
for
player.
sure.
I'm getting player.
Okay, so it looks like now is that time to actually gather the men around to vote on who is going to be going home this episode. So, of course, Tommy had to get a feel for who the guys was feeling and who they weren't feeling. So, I think the most interesting person, obviously, was Tyrone. he let it all out. He was not feeling Carrie, which we already knew because he told her. He told multiple people that he was not feeling her. But he was definitely feeling Shiloh. What? He is in love with Shiloh, y'all. Like, and that's when you said like they set their eyes on one person, and that's it. He has set his eyes on Shiloh, and he's not giving anybody else a chance. It's clear. It's clear. I think that's a wrap for him. If it's not Shiloh, then he's probably gonna be going home.
But did Phil have a problem when he found out that Tyrone liked Shiloh? He was like,
he didn't really like
so
that.
Clearly, he was like, clearly people are dating other people, and what are they doing on other dates? That people are feeling them, because I know I'm feeling Shiloh on my date. Now Tyrone told me he feeling Shiloh.
That pressure is starting to see like, oh shit, we gotta step our game
up.
I gotta step my game up.
Exactly. Phil, step your game up. Tyrone, step your game up. Let's see who's gonna win Shiloh's heart.
Yeah, exactly. So again, since Shiloh isn't the only popular one, it looks like Courtney is another fan favorite around here. Hi, girl. Courtney. Corey, he seems to be someone that's really taken to Courtney and Cornelius as well. He's definitely feeling her. Like Walter was feeling Moomy. He likes Moomy.
Moomy. He really likes Moomy.
So I guess the attraction is there. Thank goodness. They did decide that, as you all would know, Tasia, okay? And it was Miss Carrie. Tasia and Carrie, they were on the bottom. So Cornelius ended up taking Tasia out, and Naeem ended up taking Carrie out. Now the whole time, Tasia, obviously, because last episode she was one who took out one of the guys on a date. Corey took Corey on a date and let him know, he was getting to stay. So she kind of already knew that she was on the bottom from this date. And the energy she was given was very ugly, very, very, very ugly, very aggressive, very, what is it? Just tell me now, get to the point, which is actually how she was on the date with Frank Mills. If you remember that date together, she was
just real close.
Very much.
It was really hard for him to even have a conversation. It was her conversation really don't flow. Oh, I can, I don't have to work. 22 years old. I had my master's, and I had went up the corporate ladder so fast until I had to get off the corporate ladder and own my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but is that all about you? What else is about you? What you like? What you do? What do you want to do? What do you aspire to do in life? What would you like to do in life? What's your bucket list? What's not on your bucket list? What have you knocked off your bucket list? Do you travel? Do you do anything besides tell me about your job
and how successful
you are?
Luckily for her, though, she was spared to see it was spared yet again. I guess next episode she's gonna be asking the guys what happened again.
Why she stay on the bottom?
Yeah, what is going on? I'm lobbing y'all all these fucking passes, and y'all not slamming dunking.
I know, right? I'm alley-ooping and y'all can't dunk and make the 2-pointer. Like, I'm throwing everything. Yeah.
So, of course, that leaves Carrie to go home this episode. Sorry, Carrie. Bye-bye. She did mention a connection with someone, and I think that someone was Cornelius. Unfortunately, girl, Cornelius got a connection with you.
Girl, Cornelius got a connection with everybody. He probably gonna try to knock everybody down before he go home. Trust and believe. Here, if you dodge Cornelius' bullet, be happy. Seriously, you don't want to be on his belt as a notch in his belt, because it look like he gonna knock a few down.
I don't know if he understood the assignment or overachieved.
Assignment, he is straight ahead for his assignment. Everybody getting his way, he gonna knock you down.
For sure. So I'm excited for the next episode.
Me too.
If you have not already, hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and do so. And hit the bell notification as well, so you know when we are on your screen again. Thank you. Please see us next week.
See us next week.